guys, welcome again. My name is Sharon and this is Trio.of.Witches Tarot, and I'm continuing my unboxings. So this one is from, I do not recognize the from at all, like Mondazzi Books or something like that. So I kind of have no idea what's in here. Oh! So I ordered this on Amazon, called the Fool's Tarot. I saw this. Gosh, where did I think? Oh, gosh, what's her name now? I'll put her channel up. She doesn't do videos anymore. She hasn't in a few years, which is really upsets me a little because really love her channel, which I will share with you when I can remember the name of it. And she has influenced me greatly in my tarot journey. Heck, I feel terrible. I can't remember her name or the name of her channel. Anyway, she showed this deck. I think I got this for like maybe $10. And it's an older deck. Yeah, see it whenever it came out. Well, it says copyright 2002, not 2002. But it was originally $35 US. It paid nowhere near that. So we're going to zoom in and have a look at this. Okay. So it is a Llewellyn deck. Let's see how we open this box up. Okay. Just like a box. Not anything fancy. Oh, they're kind of bigger cards. And it is just it's like line art. And it is kind of cream and brown. It's not black and white, it's kind of cream and brown. And, oh, it has one of these. I haven't seen one of these in a while now. I think they're Disney. I don't even understand. No one is ever going to use that. Okay, anyway, yeah, well, that's going in the bin. And so is that box, because I will never use that again. This is a big book. Wow. Full page art. And a lot of history on the cards. This is a really nice book. Like, if you only got this for the book, it would be totally worth it. Because, like I said, I maybe paid $10 for this. So we just dive right in, a little intro, and we kind of dive right into the cards, but each card has a lot of info on it, and some history, some different depictions of that card, and then we get back here. Let's see what else is back here. Reading the cards, the Celtic cross. Okay, so not a whole lot back here, but do like showing these different depictions. Come on, cellophane. Arg. Oh, it has some spread cards. Let's look at those. So, get off of me, cellophane. Interesting. So we have the Exquisite Corpse Spread, the Celtic Cross, and then those are the cards, and those are the backs. It's very simple but nice. Let's find tarot-sized tarot card. What is this? So pretty much the same height, a little bit shorter maybe, and just a titch wider. So yeah, it appears to be bigger, but it's not really. Cardstock, not awesome. Super thin, a little bit plasticky feeling though. I mean, maybe this may be like actually really nice, like playable cardstock, I think. Definitely has the sound of being plastic cards. I'm not angry at this cardstock. You know, it's going to fan really nicely. It's going to shuffle super nice, but we'll do that after we've looked at the cards, because we're going to do a full walkthrough of this. What's up these cards? Well, that's an interesting Peptas, interesting High Priestess, isn't it? The Empress. It's got people on chains. I don't know what's happening with the chain there. What's the deal with the chain? She like, it almost looks like this guy and the Empress are all chained to each other. I don't know, that's very interesting. And then the Emperor. Oh, I do remember. Okay, so she talks about this, that it is very literally the Fool's journey. The Fool is in at least every major arcana, if not all of them. So is this the Fool here and the Magician here? And is the Fool somewhere? Yes, there he is. There's the Fool there. And get my pointer. And so where is the Fool in this card? Is that the Fool back there? It's a super interesting deck and totally worth the less than $10. And there's the Fool meeting the Emperor. And there's the Fool meeting the Pope. And we got a couple other jesters up here. And then we have Love. We got a lot going on in this card. Death over here. We got this woman. She's got all these people on leashes of some. There's the Fool there, though. But she is very. This angel is very much in control of. Or is this the Fool over here? Or there are two Fools. Interesting. Oh, sorry, that was loud. And then the cart, and these guys all look like fools. And his initials are on every card in a different place. That's interesting too. This is actually like a really cool deck. There's the Fool. He's blindfolding Justice. It's down here, like a couple crowns. What's going on there? Is he standing on a crown? It's hard to know. Kind of looks like he's standing on a crown. Weirdness going on down there. And then the Hermit, and the Fool's meeting the Hermit. What's the deal with the way he's got his hand up there? Is he offering something to him, or is he just waving like, hey, Hermit? And then there's the Fool there. And in strength, it's the Fool. He's riding on an ass. And the Fool is the Hanged Man. Fool is being chased by Death. What is Death carrying? A coffin? Why is Death? It's like it was a little cheeky, isn't it? Like what's going on here with the Death pulling up his little tunic there? And then Temperance. The Fool is Temperance. Look at these shoes. Those are awesome. Devil and the Fool. Oh, he's chained to the devil. Gotta get away. I gotta get away. I gotta get to the tower. Which, oh, it wasn't the greatest idea, was it? There he is. This awesome tower card. I feel like I'm at the Renaissance Fair or something. And then the stars. And I like, so this is definitely a historic reference to the star card in a lot of the older decks was basically an astronomer or like cartographer, maybe, I think. So it's interesting, right? It's a fool, and he's like showing the stars to this guy who appears to be more scientifically inclined. And then we've got the moon. That's a very different moon. So here we have that too, that inclusion of a lot of the symbols that I think used to be in at least the star, if it not in more of the cards. And it looks like there's two fools. One guy's like climbing up over the wall there to get to him. Very different, right, than what we're used to in the RWS. And then the sun. Now what is going on in this sun? What's this guy setting all this stuff on fire for? What is the fool up to in this card? Huh? I don't know what the fool is up to in this card. And then Judgment. And the fool like seems kind of disinterested. He's like, yeah, I'll see you later. I'm not ready yet. And then the world. And the fool's got the world on his back. Feels sort of burdensome. Okay, and then we start with the swords. Okay, so the fool is in, I guess he's going to be in every card. Interesting, look how big that sword is. Kind of a allusion to the sword in the stone. This big sword though. Okay, so the fool is in every card in this deck, which makes total sense because it's the Ship of Fools Tarot. And this is definitely a different Two of Swords, isn't it? I mean, we got... What is going on here? Blindfolded, but kind of like peeking out of one eye, and what's with showing off the leg, like, ooh, look at my leg, so sexy. But this looks like two little kids that are just like fighting with each other. That is super different. And then the Three Swords. Wow, I mean, this is almost like the Two of Cups or the Lover's card, even. Definitely different than the stabby Three of Swords. And then the Four of Swords is not anyone at rest. None of these fools are resting. Definitely very cheeky. And then the Five. Look at the smirk on his face. It's like, yeah, that's right. I got all their swords. And the Six. Well, this is not sailing away on. I mean, this boat is cracked in half. Not getting very far at all. Probably not the greatest day to do that. Also, the swords are just like right through the ship. This guy's not doing good. And the Seven. That feels a little more traditional. And the Eight. This feels very where the wild things are to me. Yeah. Huh. So it's like not right, the RWS at all. They just kind of just decided to do their own thing in this deck. And the Nine. And then the 10. Oh. This looks like this guy's not doing good. Everybody's going to get their turn to stab him. Yeah, so he's having a bad day. And the Page. What is with him sticking out his tongue like he's gonna lick the sword? I love all the different footwear he's got going on in here too. I mean, look at that. This deck cracks me up. The Knight of Swords. And he's definitely just riding like a donkey. Queen. And why is she like, what is going on here? So she's got like the jester's hat, so the fool's cap. She's got it on a rope for some reason. And is this like, did the fool like run out this window here? He's not in this card that I can make out, except for his cap there. And then the king. Seems to be giving counsel to the king. And then we have the wands or staves in this instance. And I don't know, it's like, this feels very Pinocchio a little bit to me. You know, he's got the donkey ears on this, and is it like, and then it looks like donkey legs, and then I don't know what's happening here, part of a flag. Very interesting. I don't know what's going on there in that card. And then the 2 of wands. They're getting a boar to go in a basket. Look at the look on this guy's face. And then the 3. Interesting that they are instruments instead of wands. But do we still have 1, 2, 3 there? Are those the staves? And then the 4. It feels a little more traditional. Oh, he's got the year right here, 2000. And then the 5. What's going on here? What are these people up to? Some crazy parade? Oh, okay, yes. Oh, those are the staves. Okay, so they are like little wands with the jester head on them. Okay, yes, I get it now. I missed that at first. Okay. And these guys are like overseeing the parade, watching the parade. Is it a parade? I don't know, we'd have to look in the book to find out. We're not doing that right now. It's fascinating to me. And the 6. What's up with her? What is she braiding the horse's tail while he's riding it? There's a lot of craziness going on in this deck. Who needs the Tarot of Money Python? You just get this thing. Save a lot of money. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't get it. I didn't get it. But I kind of like the fandom kind of decks. You take me out of the tarot. That's all. Not that I think any of them are poorly done or anything. They're just not into fandom tarot. 7. They're in a church somewhere, right? Because here we have the holy water there, yeah? Maybe? What's going on in this one? So we got the 8 of wands. We got, here he is. We got some like little theater or something over there. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. And then the 9. Actually, the free one is a different little head. Oh my hell, this deck cracks me up. And then this is like, well, pretty standard. Can work with that. And then the page. What is the page up to? Like on some sort of hunt or something? We got dogs and bunnies, and he's blowing a horn, and he's got a different tunic where he's got feathers for his, I don't know, skirt. I don't know what you call it when it's a tunic. Is it still a skirt? I don't know things. I don't know all things. And again, he's just, that's right. Here we go. And then again with the queen, she's got ropes. She's trying to catch the sheep here. What is going on with this sheep? Oh, okay, so it just kind of, I thought that was like something coming off of the sheep, but it's the lines on the steer back here. I'm guessing that's some kind of a And then we've got the Fool here pulling on the tails of both of these guys. She's already caught what I'm gonna guess is a chicken or a duck or a dove, or I don't know what she caught there. And she's trying to catch this guy, and she's already caught this guy, maybe? And what's up with her doing that? And then the king, and then we've got the Fool advising the king again. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Oh, okay. I thought that was his tongue, and he was like sticking his tongue in the king's ear, but he's got like a microphone thing, an amplifier thing, you know, so he can talk into his ear louder, I guess. Interesting. Okay, now we have the cups. It's a very jovial cup, very ungrail-like. Got all these puppies playing down here. Huh. And the 3 feels fairly standard, the 2 and the 3 so far. And they're wearing Fool hats, so there is no... They are the Fools, but there is no other Fool. Okay. And then the 4, and it is the Fool. And he's like this. Okay, it's almost like he's being baptized or anointed in some way from the heavens above. So that's different, right? Rather than ignoring the cup, he's accepting everything the cup has to offer in a very somewhat religious way. And then the 5, has he got like, what's going on here? It's around his neck. He's got something, this seems like some medieval sort of punishment or something. Yeah, it's hard to tell. But then got all these farm animals there. And the 6 of Cups. And he's not wearing any shoes there, by the way. No footwear. I haven't been paying attention to the footwear in everyone, but it is. So we got some alchemy going on over here. Some more stuff from the alchemist over here. We got this guy is like overseeing what the alchemy is going on, and we got 2 fools that are actually implementing it, I think. This is what's happening in this card. And the 8. Just making up some soup, sitting by the fire. You can get down with that. And then the 9. It's a party. And the 10. Oh, you don't want to be, yeah, you don't want what she's offering you. You do not want to drink that. It is not going to be delicious. Do not be fooled by the boobies. The moon and the stars over here. I think that they're all playing instruments and whatever. They're all serenading her, and she's just giving them shit. And then the page, it's got this hand here pointing out. So this feels like some sort of medieval thing that maybe it was on the path of pilgrimages or something. It definitely didn't have like an arm sticking out of it pointing the way. And the Knight of Cups is sitting on the crayfish from the moon, which we didn't have in our moon, I don't think. Pretty sure we didn't. Interesting. And the Queen. So now this time the Queen does not have a rope tied around anybody. Why does the Fool, why is he covering up his face here? She's just trying to give him a drink of water. The King. Also, is the King giving the Fool water, or did the Fool give the water to the King? It's hard to know. have the coins. It's a big coin. And the 3. None of these guys up to here. So it looks like we've got kind of our standard over here. The archway, sort of with the 3. And then we've got doing some building here. They're working on that. We've got the Fool here. Then we've got these guys who are going off to do some different kind of work. We've got all kinds of like tools, farm tools or something. Yeah, interesting. A lot going on in that card. And then we've got the 4 of coins. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't want what you're selling. I'm holding on to my money. And then the 5. Like, is that the king, destitute, or the pope, or just some rando guy? I mean, it seems like he has a lot of clothes that perhaps are not entirely tattered yet. And then we've got, in here, we've got all kinds of money. All the money you want. You just have to come inside. What's going on in the background over here? Oh, I can't tell what that's supposed to be. And then the 6. We definitely got that idea of the scales, don't we? And then the 7. Got our tree with the coins on it. So fairly standard, that part anyway. And then the 8, and that one feels very standard as well. And then the 9. A little different. And then the 10. And they're all very happy. It's quite a party. We got all the money we ever need. And then the page. And the knight. Now he's writing a boar. Looks like a boar, kind of. And then the queen. And what is the queen up to now? Oh, what's she got going on here? So the queen there. And we got this weird, crazy, what is that? Some like demented griffin or something. And then, what is happening there? What is that? It almost looks like it's supposed to be flames coming out from underneath it, like she's cooking on that. And is she sitting on like whatever he's holding? What is happening in this card? And then the king. Oh, and the king, the fool has become the king? Has the fool become the king? Finally. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the bell so you're notified of my new videos. Remember to take care of yourself and have a great day. Bye. Stay tuned for the giveaway at the end if it's still before the middle of December of 2022. And this is the giveaway video for November through December of 2022. And I'm not giving all of this away at once. Don't get excited. This is a pick your deck giveaway. In the future, all of these will still be given away unless... Okay, so the first deck is the Margaret Peterson, and this is the, well, it was the gray bordered version. I trimmed it, and I am giving it away, but just because I have 2 versions. I got the burgundy colored, you know, the 25th anniversary one. So it has the booklet, and they are trimmed, and I kind of edged them multicolor. And you can look at other walkthroughs of this deck. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. But that is what you would be getting if you chose the Margaret Peterson and you won. And the next deck is the Enchanted Tarot. This is the mini edition. Wasn't sure if I was really going to want this deck or not, so I saw that there was a mini copy. I got it, and it just, it's not for me. And it comes with a little guidebook. So that's that, and you can see, do I have any cards nearby? I don't. Anyway, it's a mini. And if you want to see a full walkthrough of this deck to decide if this is what you're interested in, they are available all over the tarot tubes. So that would be the mini edition of the Enchanted Tarot. And the next one is a deck in a tin. It's the Wonderland Tarot. So it's, again, it's a mini deck. And I'm a huge fan of Alice in Wonderland. And as I was searching for Alice in Wonderland decks before I was aware of Baba Studios or Dame Darcy, I got this, and I just don't need multiple ones. And I just don't use minis that much. A couple mini decks I use, but I don't. So it has a little booklet. And they are kind of like playing cards. You know, they have the number and the suit on them. But it is a full tarot. And I'm sure there are plenty of walkthroughs on this deck as well. So we won't spend a ton of time on that. And so, yeah, this just isn't my aesthetic. As much as I love Alice in Wonderland, this deck is not my aesthetic. And the next one is the Dreaming Way. I had gone back and forth on this one a lot and didn't think it was going to be my aesthetic, and then I kept seeing pictures of it on Instagram and such, and they all look so pretty, and I thought, well, maybe I'll give it a go. And it has its own little, it's a US Games deck, and a little bit thinner than, I think Tour of the Abyss is also US Games, a little thicker. And I was right the first time. This isn't for me. Maybe this is for you. And once again, there are plenty of walkthroughs on the interwebs. So that will be the Dreaming Way. And the last tarot before we get to the oracles is one that I got, I was very impulsive by, and it is a Spanish deck, and it's very handmade in the vein of the way Carol Herzer makes her laminated, only it's much thinner. And you probably won't see any walkthroughs of this deck. It's Tarot Arte de Luna Rivas. So I'm going to give you a quick, I'm not going to look at all the cards. It's, maybe this is for you. It is not for me. Far be it from me to say what other people will like. I'm often wrong. So that is that. It's a little bit of inconsistency in the lamination, I think, and the shades on the backs of the cards. Okay, so we have an oracle. It's a beautiful oracle, just more woo than I am. If I'm going to be 100% I'm going to be 100% honest. They are big cards. It has a guidebook without pictures, and it's very pretty. It reminds me a little bit of Margaret Peterson in that the art style feels a little, I don't know if inconsistent is the right word. Like maybe it's evolved throughout, or exploring different styles, or what I mean. Some of the cards I love a lot, and some of them I'm just like, they don't work for me. So that is, I'm sure there's walkthroughs of this all over also. So that is the Spiral Oracle. And the last oracle is the Magical Menagerie. It has a nice big guidebook. It is, there's some spreads in it. It's cool. I have a lot of oracles, more oracles than I use. I don't know that I've ever even seen a video on this one. I think I found it on Amazon. And so it has keywords on it. So it has the name, and then some keywords and some elements. Actually, not keywords. Just what elements it associates with, I guess. Honestly, I've never used this. And I have I have so many animal decks. And this has some magical, mythical creatures in it as well. It's a nice little deck. It's just, I have so many. I just can't possibly, I can't possibly use them all in any realistic amount of time. So that is the Magical Menagerie Oracle. So, how do you enter? Well, you just comment on a video that you watch between November and December. I think this will probably close around December 15th of 2022. And comment in it, Yule 2022, and the name of the deck that you are interested in winning. So those rules seem pretty easy. If they're not, comment. Okay, well, thank you and good luck.